It is Sunday, June 14th, and even though it's 7, there's already a lot of traffic, so hopefully it won't be too disturbing. But yeah, I've planted some more things in the rock wall, primarily this moss, trying to get it to catch. And that's some I took from the yard, so different type. It does seem to be having some struggles, but I also divided the plant that I bought. I think I got 2. So yeah, some things like the little lechuga seem to be catching on, the yarrow, the phlox. Yeah, we did have a lot of rain, and some of the moss seems to be okay. Already blooming in some spots. But, and I've been watering pretty diligently. I think I skipped a day, but it has been really hot. Fox there. So, yeah. But we're about to get another wave of rain, I think. So the yard's already going crazy. See, it's wild. There's a cyclist yelling at somebody for running a red light. Sand cherries, which are just wildlife food. Dahlia, lots of evening primrose there. A little fat bumblebee friend. Get it, girl. Another dahlia about to bloom. Zinnias. Lavender, putting on a show. Sage behind it. Putting up some more flower stalks. I need to go trim that. Alright, let's see all the stuff up top. I've put in a lot of things in here. I think I've added some more since the last video. Sea holly. That's salvia. Brazilian verbena. Delphinium. Those are poppies. Don't know if they'll ever get to poppy. There is a dahlia back there. The alliums, I don't know if the alliums are going to make it. The ones on the other side are already gone. Dahlia. Alyssum. That's pepper. I had too many peppers. Nobody to give them to. Janjuga. Fennel. More salvia. Yarrow. Yep. That is aniseed right there. Some more zinnias. They've survived groundhog attacks. This is one of the mystery flowers that I had a lot of, and then the groundhog ate all of them. That's cardinal basil right there. It should have red flowers. Phlox, Brazilian verbena. This is called bunny grass. I'm sure that's the scientific name. But it has little white fluffy seed heads. The zinnia is about to bloom. Too bad we missed those. I did take a bunch of the delphinium flowers yesterday to try and encourage it to bloom again. That is catnip. And this is calendula, zeolites calendula. And funnily enough, I put in another one and it kicked it, but this one is flourishing, so thank you, man. Artemisia there. Zinnia. And there's a dahlia behind it. That's the cactus type. I got a mix. Phlox, dahlia, more Brazilian verbena, pepper, yarrow, salvia, and it's just coleus, mystery flower, bunny grass. Looks like somebody took a bite out of a mushroom there. Fennel. Moved into a clump of echinacea up here. More catnip. Yarrow. Did move 2 hostas. Well, I divided one and took 2 pieces. Sedum. Prickly pear cactus. And look, the pile of rocks. It's been distributed. It's almost done. I did put a seed mix in the dirt patch here, since who knows when we're going to get mulch. But I think it's too hot and dry, and I haven't watered it diligently enough, so I don't know if we're going to get anything from it anytime soon. I'm going to come back around here just to get a close-up look at the dahlia that is in bloom. Oh, she's hiding a little bit. There we go. And then, yeah. Oh, hi. I had some birds hanging out in there. Yeah, so dahlia, little patch of zinnias, more verbena, another dahlia, patch of columbine, and also an artichoke, if it ever artichokes. But yeah, the columbine is primarily eastern, so it's like a red flower. It's a native. This is from a seed mix I put down forever ago, and those are multiple colors. So yeah, this is kind of what we've been working on. It's not finished, but you know, the fact that it's kind of together after a month is crazy, especially since I had a pile of sticks in my backyard for 18 months. But hey, go us, man. Alright, Weigella number 1. Chicago hardy fig. Plus strawberries. And then I have to be careful because these are not fully settled in yet. We're planning on getting some, there's the Eastern Columbine. Focus, friend. There you go. Getting some mulch to throw down there to stabilize and create soil. Oh, all the bee friends are out this morning. Good morning, ma'am. So there's some catnip in here. The cannas are finally coming up, which is so exciting. And then also, I think that might actually be an amaryllis. Like 2 weeks ago, last video maybe, I was like, maybe that's an amaryllis. And they're like, nah, can't be. That's in wrong leaf shape. I just got excited, wrong time of year, I think. Maybe not. I wish these gladiolus were blooming. That would be way more exciting. They're getting close though, so good job, ladies. Weigella number 3. She's getting a little bit swamped in the things there. I probably need to clear out some of this grass and stuff. But I'm going to take out like a hollyhock here. Hibiscus, she's about to bloom. So I may miss that before the next video. Kind of makes me want to just take pictures of the things as they bloom that I miss in between videos, and then just sort of stick them in there. There's a little catmint in there that I didn't know I had till it started blooming. Penstemon. Oh, yep, there's hollyhock is blooming. Good job, ma'am. Focus in a little bit. There you go. She's a little small, a little mini, but we like that. We'll take them any size, right? And I think, I do feel like I have a fair number of zinnias, but I also think I have a fair number of sunflowers that I thought initially were zinnia seedlings. So, let's see if I can chomp out of here without breaking my neck. And we'll go up and around. Look at the wild patch over here. Yeah, I did cut a bunch of debris and just chucked it over there. That's what I'm doing now. Oh, road noise. Raspberry patch. I came over here yesterday and discovered I actually have like 3 raspberries. About to raspberry. Hey, look at that. I didn't think I was anywhere close to time for raspberries, so I'm going to come back and get those. So you see there's a lot of evening primrose over here, and Mississip. That's a wallflower, and like the one naked spot there. Don't know why. Anasissip. That's a Forsythia cannas. So I have cannas that my neighbor gifted to me when she divided hers. But then I also had some that just popped up, and you can kind of see, I believe these are two different varieties. This is the one that was here that, we've lived here maybe 9 years next month, and these just popped up, and I don't know where they came from. And I've never planted cannas before, this year. I think these made an appearance last year, and there's some on the other side of the fence too. It's just really interesting. Like, how long were those hanging out in the dirt before they decided to bloom? The conditions were right. Like, I didn't know tubers could do that. I know seeds could hang out for a long time, but anyway. Salovetsky pomegranate back there is covered in wild geranium and red clover and catmint. More of the cannas back there. There's one that's not really doing too well. I've watered it, but it might just be that spot. Or maybe I overwatered it. I don't know. The other ones seem okay though. Acetothera. So here's a bunch of seedlings next to Zimmelin. Hollyhock. And these get rusty every year, so I'm just not even worried about it. But yeah, pretty sure those are zinnias. Maybe there's some sunflower in there. 9-bark. More random. See, because we haven't gotten mulch, so much grass coming up, but also a lot of seedlings, so mixed blessing, I guess. I have been kind of weeding, but as you can see, there's a lot, so it's sort of like, hey, whenever I'm here and have a second. Yeah, these 9-barks are struggling a little bit. It used to be just that one, I feel like both of them, but I have been watering them when I'm watering everything else. So, yeah, Anasissip, Acetothera, they seem to like that spot. Or Anasissip, I probably need to move. The healthiest 9-bark. And yeah, I got these two also. I mean, obviously I love the colors of the foliage. I think they're very cool and interesting. I thought they would look good up against our gray brick wall. They were supposed to grow very fast and be like 4 or 5 feet tall. Whoop. They're not doing that, so they're not probably super happy. But, I mean, they're alive, so we're going to take that. Also, gardenia, struggling, but alive. Thank you, ma'am. My little seed mixer, trying not to step wrong here on my rocks that are not fully settled yet. So outside of the fact that my beautiful sea serpent has made herself at home. So there's celosia, there's some star jasmine that pops up every freaking where. There you go, that guy. I don't know, I'll have to look at the seed packet. I think I still have it. That's bachelor's buttons for sure. And this is Sweet William, that is at least biennial. But look how cute these little tiny flowers are, and the leaves. I love these guys. I need to figure out what it is so I can get more of it. More celosia. I don't remember if that's the Dracula or if that, I think it is. I think that was called a Dracula celosia. Something along those lines. Oh, I also have a Dracula dahlia. Not to be confused, right? Yeah, it came out of the seed picker, and then I also had a different celosia that I started as seed. There's another little seed mix that I just kind of threw in the ground. That was a penstemon and yarrow pulled from the front before the wall. But it looks like we're gonna have tiny poppies, and then looks like some little leaf coming up beside them. There's another calla there. But yeah, for whatever reason, the squirrels keep digging these up, so one of them maybe isn't going to make it to flowering. Those guys, and hopefully I'll come back and see what those are. Somebody's washing their car. Here's a calla lily patch. I did cut some off of this one yesterday. because they're all flopped over. Okay, hopefully the road noise will be a little less when I walk away. Oh, one last thing. French lilacs, doing all right. Raspberry, daiquiri, agastache, however you say it. Lavender, heuchera, hosta, coffee cup, and Macrocephalus viburnum is doing well. We get the other ones that I always forget. Fig, which is clearly she wants to live. This is part of the fig tree in the back that got split during Helene. Transplanted up here, and then it had a run-in with the excavator when the people were doing the yard and they were putting some of the boulders up here for the front wall. But she seems to be coming back fine, maybe even better. There's our little Japanese maple that I thought was dead is not a stick. Hooray. Edgeworthia, or paper bush. Little kind of pseudo wild patch with a bunch of mullein, iris, gladiola, strawberries, the riepe, all the things. I'm gonna do something with it one day. Heuchera and hosta, and I put rocks in there so squirrels will quit digging it up. And hostas, I did put a little black mondo grass in there, but I think she kicked it because I keep forgetting and didn't water it because it's been so hot. Here's more mondo grass. I can try again if I want. Black lace elderberry, I had to prop up. We had some really torrential rain, and there was so much rain coming out of the gutter that it kind of, pushed her forward and almost flopped her over. Didn't split it though, like I was worried about initially, so that is very fun. This elderberry is unstoppable. I keep hacking at it, it keeps growing. I'm gonna have to give it like a serious haircut so it can be a little smaller. And I'm pretty sure it'll make it because it keeps just thriving. I wish everything grew like that. So yeah, hostas, heucheras, ajuga, columbines, black lace elderberry. Oh, I keep forgetting about mine. I did finally split a hellebore, and they don't seem to be thriving. I'm gonna hope that they live. I feel like the last time I did this, I had sort of the same experience where I was like, oh, I just killed it. And then like the next year it came back and it was great. I mean, they grow very slow, so it took a minute. But yeah, Goth Grrl Shade Garden. And these guys have little purple flowers. This columbine, which I'm not thinking of the variety right now, but that's okay. There's my Ice and Roses hellebore. That was the second one, so the first division of that plant. That's the original. And this took like 2 or 3 years to really look like she was doing okay. This poor little heuchera, probably have to pull it up. It doesn't look like it's doing well. Looks like it's getting eaten. Find it a better home. And then Japanese painted fern. And I've thought about also, because it's got a little baby, little offshoot there, about transplanting it. I might let it get a little bigger. Another elderberry propagation. Heuchera seems to be doing well, thriving. And then our last character, oak leaf hydrangea, still putting on leaves. No flowers yet, but good job. You look like you're finally settling into your weird little spot. So much appreciated. And